What's up, guys? Floopes900 here. Going to be doing my pickups for November 2016. Got quite a few things here. Not as big as one of the previous months. I can't remember which one it was. September, maybe? I think it was September when I had like 39 games or something like that. Yeah, nothing like that. Well, okay, there's like 27 or 28 things here, but let's just get started. Echo the Dolphin on Genesis. Only Genesis game I got, and actually the only Genesis game I own, period. I recently, the month before in October, I picked up the Retcon 3, which plays Genesis, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo games. So, obviously I wanted to get a Genesis game to test the controllers out, see if it worked, and basically just to get a Genesis game because, then I can start my collection, and that's fun. But as you can see, I only got one game so far, and one game last month, so whatever. I picked Echo the Dolphin because it was something I had a previous liking of on the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis collection. I also like some other stuff like Ristar and Victor Man, but it was more expensive. Those were more expensive games than what Echo was. I think I paid like $5.50 or $6 for a complete edition of Echo. So of course, I fucking wanted to get that. But one game I really do want to get my hands on is Shining Force, and I can get a copy loose for about $40. Not that bad. Something I do see myself doing in the future. But yeah, Echo the Dolphin's not a bad game. It's actually pretty decent, although it did take me forever to figure out how the hell to get off the initial starting area. That drove me nuts. But moving on. 3DS. I only got 2 games. It's actually I got the little collectible. I got the dual pack. Sorry. And it's Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, which I have played a good bit of Moon, and none of Sun actually, but Moon I'm only on the second island. I am going to fight the Kahuna. I'm training. Haven't put as much time as I would like into it, but that's just me jumping around, and if you guys know me, I jump around from game to game a lot. But yeah, it's just one of those things, Pokemon Moon has been really fun, though. I am loving the new Pokemon that I've seen. I've caught every one of the Pokemon that I've seen so far. The Aloha forms are actually looking very nice. I've seen that the regular forms are apparently in the game. I don't know how to get those yet. Haven't really seen anything about that. But I saw a Rattata that was purple and not black. Which, by the way, I really love the Rattata is standing up on 2 feet and is a black rat. That is fucking wonderful. I actually, when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, I have to get one of these fuckers. And I did, and it's actually became a part of my team, and a good part of my team, actually. But, yeah. Moving on. 4 PS Vita games to talk about here. Root Letter. Root Letter is a murder mystery visual novel where you're Max and you... Okay, well, starting from the beginning, because the beginning, like, the first, minute really just blows everything out of proportion. Well, not out of proportion, just blows everything up, pretty much. So Max is looking through his, I think it was apartment, and trying to clean things and move things around because there's renovation going to be happening. And he starts thinking about Aya, his pen pal from 15 years ago. He starts looking through some letters and wondering why she never replied to him after his 10th one. As he's looking through these, he finds an unmarked letter. Never opened. So he opens it, curious of course, and it's from Aya, saying, what was it? I killed someone. I need to... What was it? I killed someone. I need to repent for my sins. Something, or we can't... Yeah, I think that's what it was. I killed someone. I need to repent for my sins. We can't talk anymore. Farewell. And, of course that caught my attention right away. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on? So that leads Max to go to her hometown, or well, pretty much where she was sending letters and do a little bit of digging. And I don't really want to do spoilers here. I kind of want to do an impressions video. I know the impressions are like super late. I don't know if it's even worth doing now since the game has almost been out for a fucking month. I don't know yet, but yeah. Good visual novel game. I'm really liking the look of it. And I'm looking forward to actually getting into it more. Just jumping around. Next up, Steins Gate Zero, just released recently on the 29th of November, and very fucking wonderful. This is a sequel to Steins Gate, where, and actually branches off from a ending of Steins Gate, where Okabe does not go back to save Kurisu. He does not save her. It's after the first attempt of saving her. He decides that he's done. He's not doing it anymore. So then it kind of, shows him getting away from science and doing more, getting more into, trying to be a good citizen, I guess. Not really like a citizen, but more like a, average person. College parties, trying to get into a university, which is a science university. I mean, he's not really getting away from science. I shouldn't say it like that. He's getting away from the time travel and, like, conspiracy shit and et cetera, et cetera. Well, then he gets drugged back into it accidentally, not really meaning to, but some stuff happens that he ends up getting drugged back into conspiracy stuff. And, yeah, I don't really want to go into it too much, but you see a lot of fan favorites. Well, a lot of the characters return. Daru, Suzuba, Mayuri, of course. Ferris, which Ferris is Ferris. Ferris is Ferris. Just like she says, Ferris is Ferris. You see Moko. Moko? I don't remember her name now. Mako? I don't know. Shining Finger, which I hate that woman, but, And then you also see Mr. Braun for a little bit, and Nay. Just all your favorite characters from the first game is in the sequel, and so far it's really amazing. I love the game. I'm about 8.5 hours in. Of course this is a game I had to dig my teeth into because it's fucking Steins Gate Zero. I've been waiting for this ever since I platinum Steins Gate. So, yeah. Sorry. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'd been wanting to get this for a while. It had piqued my interest whenever I first saw it, and I heard from talk about it from actually quite a few people, and finally decided to pick it up. And actually, I really like it. It's actually a really nice game. I'm not too far into it, just chapter 1. About I don't know, I think 2 hours and 45 minutes in. It's pretty good though. I like the variety of characters. I know you can't always like pick and choose who you want. Well, actually, I did hear that you can for a general part of the game, but you are stuck with like certain people at certain parts in the game, which I expect because JRPGs do that all the time. They set you with certain people in certain areas, which is perfectly fine, not a problem for me. But I like the character variety between them. They're different. Social class, such as like you have a commoner and then a nobleman, and they're supposed to mix, and in class 7, and it's all kinds of crazy because of course commoners and nobles don't always mix. Actually, they generally never mix. The last Vita game, Senran Kagura Estival Versus. Had this recommended to me from a few different people. Thought I'd give it a shot. $30 collectors. Why the hell not? I do like it. It's just I haven't really got into it that much because it's just jumping around, and playing it wise, it did seem interesting, but I wasn't like overly intrigued to keep playing more. It didn't like catch my interest. The story's just what the fuck ever was going on. I don't even know. But the game isn't really meant for story. It's made for just gameplay and boobs. Generally boobs. Yeah. Not bad though, just going on to the PS4 games, I did get quite a few of these. So let's just get started here. Batman, the Telltale series. Picked this up on Black Friday. Not exactly what I was expecting. I mean, I've played a Telltale games game before, Wolf Among Us. And I don't know, I was expecting just a little bit different. I was hoping that, we'd have free control over Batman fighting, just like we do, like in, like the Arkham games. Of course, I shouldn't have expected that from a Telltale's game. It was just one of those things. But the story is very intriguing, very interesting. And of course it catches my attention because it's a Telltale's game. They make a lot of fucking nice story-wise games. That's their greatest point. So, yeah. Game that I'm not going to go too into just because I've made my impressions video. I probably could talk your ear off about the game, and I just don't want to do that for you guys. Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. I have been really fucking enjoying this game very much. Very, very fucking glad I picked this up on day one. It has been a pleasure to play. I haven't beat it yet, no, but I'm getting generally close. Of course, I'm going to go back through and try to get all the trophies, and there's a lot of things I want to keep doing with the game. But I am having a lot of fucking fun. Just a short little idea of what's going on. Kirito and the gang, they are invited to be beta testers for Sword Art Origins, which tells the story. Well, actually, it takes place in Anground, which was before Aincrad. And a few things happen, and pretty much it sums up to the story that NPCs die whenever they're killed. And I mean actually die. They don't just respawn like they do in normal games. So, of course, Kirito and everyone's like, okay, that's not fair. Their lives matter too. And, they're advanced AI systems. So, technically, they're not really a person, but, they have personality traits. And you learn that through a girl named Premiere who had dull settings and didn't really have a personality, didn't really have much anything, and it just kind of goes on from there. I don't want to spoil anything story-wise, so I'm going to cut myself off from explaining. Just know that Sword Art Online is an amazing JRPG game. I have enjoyed the hell out of it, and probably going to enjoy the hell out of it for a very long time. Batman Arkham Knight. So I was very, very pleased with this game. Well, for one reason. One reason when I got this game. Now, I played a little bit of it before, but that was like back in January. I'm probably going to continue my file. I haven't actually touched the story mode because when I opened it, and I didn't look at it whenever I actually bought it. I kind of just bought it and, but I got home and it had DLC packs. 4 of them, actually. And I was like, oh shit, are these, have they been used? I checked all 4. No, they had not. Got very fucking lucky with that and made me very happy. Probably my favorite, and hang on, just gonna tell you what they are. Scarecrow Nightmare Missions, Prototype Batmobile Skin, PlayStation Exclusive Skins Pack, and my favorite one, which is the Harley Quinn Story Pack. I've played a little bit of that, and oh, is it nice. It's very nice. But, not to draw too much on this, but very happy to actually get this because it was something I'd been wanting to get for a little while. And I still gotta get the other Batman Arkham games. I've only got one of them on the PS3, and I want the other ones, of course I do. So, hopefully I can get to those sometime soon. And I accidentally set some games on top of Senran and Kagura, and I don't like that, so I'm moving them. Yeah. The Order 1886. So I have had my eye on that on this game for a while, ever since it's been actually announced. So You know, I was doing some spending on Black Friday, and they had that buy two get one free deal, and I was like, you know what, it's about time that I actually got to pick this up and play it. And conveniently, I had someone mention the game to me and say it was on their top 5 PS4 games. I was like, oh, that's really neat. And then I decided, you know what the hell, I'm gonna go on and get it. Opening scene looked very fucking nice. I think graphics look beautiful, even if even if it is a little bit old compared to newer games, because I think, 2014, 2015, somewhere around there? I'm not even sure right now. 2015. But, well, okay, it's not really that old. But, you know, still, it was really fucking beautiful graphics and nice opening with the whole, like, prisoner thing and et cetera, et cetera. Doom. This was on the GameStop Pro Day. That's it. It was Pro Day. I can't fucking remember what it's called. That's sad. Sorry. But I did decide to pick this up for Pro Day because it was $20 new instead of $40. Obviously, that is a deal. Played some of it, not too much yet. I do really like the opening with the whole being strapped down and the demons come and you break free and, you know, you get the gun and the suit and all that shit. Like, that was fucking badass. And, you know, you're waking up in hell. Like, holy fuck. But, yeah. And I know, it's fucking Doom. I don't know, I expected quite a bit out of it and from the talk, and so far it looks really fucking nice. I'm looking forward to playing more. It's just, I am having some PS4 space issues like nothing, man. I can't hold every PS4 game I've got on that system right now. I am getting a new 2 terabyte hard drive very soon. Thank God. That is actually what I'm getting for Christmas. Very, very fucking happy. I know it's going to take a little bit to install. I'm estimating it's probably going to take about an hour to hour and a half, maybe. I don't know. That's just me estimating with trying to get the firmware and all that shit taken care of. But can't wait till I actually get it done, because then I can actually start enjoying my PS4 a little more. Don't get me wrong. I love my fucking PS4. I love it to fucking death. That's not what I mean. I mean, you know, not having to be concerned with space when I buy a new game. Anyway, one of the other games I got on Black Friday was Dragon Quest Heroes, because it was fucking $9.99 instead of $19.99. And I got the Day 1 edition, which came with the DLC, which was fucking nice. And I had been wanting to get the game for a while, because it did look very nice, and I was generally taken with how it looked. And, I don't know, I really did. I have enjoyed the little bit I've barely played any of it at all. But it does seem very nice, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with it eventually. Last PS4 game. Well, actually, technically it's not. I have some digital games, but I think I'm probably just going to talk about those at the end, because it just makes it easier on me, to be honest. But anyway, God Eater 2 Resurrection. That's the first game, you dumbass. God Eater 2 Rage Burst. Stupid. But now this one I have had my eye on for a very long time, and ever since its release, it did look very nice and looked very just eye-catching to me. I was very happy whenever it was I was on the deal for, like, you know, the Pro Day. This was normally a $59.99 game, and it was $39.99. And for the Day 1 edition, meaning I got the digital version of God Eater Resurrection, which is perfectly fine by me. But I have played some of it. It's very nice, very pretty, very brutal as far as combat, because, you know, getting to choose what kind of weapon you want and choosing the gun and whatnot. I went with a scythe because, I don't know, I just really like the idea of using a scythe, and yeah, I haven't got that far into it yet, sadly, but have really enjoyed it. Going on to Wii games, picked up 3 of these. Gonna talk about them briefly because I haven't actually played any of them. Well, not in length. My Sims Agents. I kind of forgot about this game. I remember the commercial years ago when it was first coming out, but kind of completely forgot about it. It was at GameStop for whatever reason. Hadn't really seen it before there, but they had a copy and it was 99 cents. You know, I was like, well, 89 cents with the Pro card. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking get it. Like, why the fuck not? And I've barely touched it, just, you know, the initial test to make sure it works. So, yeah. Another Black Friday pickup for the buy two get one free was Harvest Moon Animal Parade. Now this I remembered a heck of a lot about from whenever it was being announced, and you know they were showing footage at GameStop, and you know some employees were talking about it, and this is at an out of town GameStop, but even still, I did remember it, and I was like, oh shit, this is actually here. We have a copy, because I don't actually see this game very often at all. But I picked it up because, holy shit, did I have to have it. I've not played it yet. Actually, it's been a really long time since I have got to sit down and play a Harvest Moon game, which is sad because I love the fuck out of those games. But, you know, whatever. I'll get to it eventually, you know? Link's Crossbow Training, the last Wii game I got. Okay, you may laugh. Like, you're probably wondering, why the fuck did you get this? To be honest, I don't know, I just really... Personally, I had been wanting it. I had been wanting Link's Crossbow Training. I thought it looked very, at least, you know, not really fun, but, you know, more one of those, how do I say it? I don't know, it's just something I needed to have. And for 44%, yeah, I needed to get it. Actually, I don't see the game very often. Don't see the game very often at all. It was the first time I saw it. So obviously I wanted to pick it up. It was worth the little bit of money that I did pay, and I do mean little because that was cheap as shit. But it does seem like a cheap, run-of-the-mill kind of just shooter, high score kind of game. Fine by me because I do enjoy those games from time to time, and it's worth having, you know. Gonna be moving on to some PS3 games. Which, by the way, 4 out of the 5 are actually JRPGs. And I have not played very much of any one of them, so don't expect a very good opinion on them so yet. May, you know, ever get to the point where I do a review on any of them, you'll get more of a idea of what I, you know what I mean. Tears, wait, is it 2? Oh, well, I'm a dumbass. I thought it was of. Fuck me. Tears to Tiara 2. Heir to the Overlord. Little interesting game about a guy who... He's the heir to the Overlord. But the Overlord was killed, and now the state, empire, whatever it is, kind of just runs everything. So he... You know, these citizens are being forced to do work day after day, grueling work, hard, getting whipped with a, you know, with an actual fucking whip if they slack off at all, break anything at all. It's bad. But he has a dream of a goddess, and he goes home and something happens, and he actually runs into the goddess, and she says, oh, I found you, and he's like, what are you talking about? She's like, oh, you're my servant, and he's like, huh? Well, it kind of just goes from there. I didn't really get very far into this game, not, you know, just, I don't know, I think I played 45 minutes in, about 45, yeah, I played about 45 minutes. It's not a bad game, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game. Actually, I really did enjoy what I played. It's just me bouncing around. I didn't really want to sit there and, like, play it because I was texting. I was testing games out, you know? But, anyway. Time and Eternity. Okay, I know what's said. This game is, like, really fucking kind of bad and just awful, but I still had to have it because it was fucking Time and Eternity, and I don't see the game very often. I mean, I know I've said that a lot, but actually some of the games I have picked up, it was kind of rare for them to be at my GameStop. It was like one of those, oh, hey, we actually have this. That's cool. I'm going to snatch it. So, it doesn't have a manual, but I can live with that for now. It's not like a high priority for this game. Although, don't get me wrong, I would fucking love to have it. But, that was weird. Anyway, sorry, I heard a noise. You're basically getting married and then you're murdered, but you have the power to go back and stop your murder from ever happening. I don't really know how to explain it to the best of my ability because that's the best I can fucking get you guys right now. I apologize for that, but 2 games that run in the same series. Atelier Ayasha, the Alchemist of Dusk, and then Atelier Esha and Logi, the Alchemist of the Dusk Sky. Haven't touched either one of these yet. I am looking forward to them because I have really wanted to get into this series lately, and I finally have a chance to, and that excites me. And the last PS3 game I want to talk about is Under Night In-Birth EXE Lite. It's a 2D anime fighting game that looks very nice, and it was actually, I think it was released somewhat recently. I'm not exactly sure when. I had a friend who was talking to me about it, and he was hyped for it, so of course, that kind of made me look into it a little bit. I like the look of it. I'm not finding a fucking year on this, or I tell you when the fuck it was made. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I have played a little bit, and it does seem like a lot of fun. If I want to do a comparison, it plays similar to Dengenki Bunko Fighting Climax with getting points and being able to do plates and like extra shit. It is very nice though. It's worth the money. Moving on to the digital games, and then there's one other thing to show, so we're almost done here. But digital games, I got God Eater Resurrection, which was the free download code for that came with God Eater 2 for the Day 1 edition. Played a little bit of God Eater Resurrection. Pretty good. I have the same opinion I do of God Eater 2 pretty much. I got Siren, which is a PS2 game on the PS4. I kind of don't like buying PS2 games digitally on consoles, but it was on sale and I'd been wanting Siren, so I kind of gave in. Siren is a horror game where you're in this town and you have the power to, like, the vision or whatever, to see through your enemy's eyes and kind of know where they are, and you can, kind of plan out your best way of movement from there. It looks very interesting, and I had seen someone play a good bit of it and really enjoyed it. Actually, that was a person I saw play it, and I don't think the Let's Play is up anymore because this thing's went downhill with that one. But Eric Van Wilderman is the one that was playing that, and you guys should definitely check him out if you're into Let's Plays. He does some fucking nice ones. And just, yeah. Gravity Rush Remastered. I really just wanted to get this one because fucking Gravity Rush on the Vita was amazing. I mean, I didn't finish Gravity Rush, no, but it's been like forever since I fucking played it. But I was rather enjoying it, and of course, whenever Gravity Rush Remastered was only $14.99 on PSN versus $19 or $29.99, I was like, you know what? I fucking want Gravity Rush. Let's just fucking do it. So I did it, and definitely did not disappoint. It is a lot of fun to play on the PS4, especially with getting all the DLC packs. Now, the only thing about the DLC packs is you don't get them until you complete certain points in the story, which is fine by me. I mean, I'm not like in a big rush to do them, so, And the last digital game I got was another PS2 game, and that is Psychonauts. Heard a lot about this game. It was on sale for $2.99. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to fucking get it. And to be honest, I haven't actually tried it yet. I mean, I tried to make sure it, works, or... I know, that sounds silly. How does that know? How could it not work? I was, I just wanted to give it a little test run like I always do, because it's just something I always do no matter what. But, I haven't really touched it, so. And the last thing I want to talk about is the NES Classic Edition. Yes, I fucking got this. I did an unboxing, so you may already know about that, but the NES Classic Edition is Nintendo's little self-made plug and play. Has 30 games pre-installed, and well-known games like the Mario games, Castlevania, Pac-Man, Dr. Mario. Trying trying to think, sorry, Final Fantasy, etc., etc. And it's actually very fucking nice. I've heard some people complain about the cord for the controller. I haven't had that much issue. The only small issue I do have, and it's not with the system, it's actually with something personal of mine. My TV only has one HDMI slot, so to actually play it, I have to unplug my PS4 and plug the Mini up. Sorry, I still refer to it as the NES Mini. The NES Mini, sorry. Blonde moment. So that's kind of a pain in the ass whenever I want to do it. It's not that difficult, it's just, a little worrisome to me. It shouldn't be, but it just is. But no, the NES Classic is fucking wonderful, and I really, really fucking grateful that I was able to get one. So, yeah. Anywho, though, I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, share my video. It does help me out as a small YouTuber, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.